Hello, everyone. This is Nidal Haykal, your host for today. And we are with a new guest, amazing guest. She's a friend. We used to work together. And she is a certified consultant in Feng Shui. She taught me how to say it. I'm not that familiar with the term. And it looks like it's a big thing to live in harmony. We will welcome Mrs. Sarah Bsaibess from Beirut, Lebanon, and I'm so excited. Hello, Sarah.
Hello. Hello, Nidal. How are you?
مر- مرحبا.
مرحبا مرحبتين.
كيف بيروت ولبنان؟ How's
Good,
everything?
good.
I miss.
بيروت منيحة. بيروت misses you as well.
You tell me. My parents doesn't say that at all.
Yeah. All's good?
Sarah, I was introducing you as a certified Feng Shui, correct?
Yeah. Fun. You can say it feng shui. Yeah.
Yeah, the second one is better. Feng Shui,
Yeah.
it's
Feng
more
shui. Yeah.
masculine. Yeah.
Yeah. It's more majestic.
It's more masculine.
Yeah. Yeah.
You are a Feng Shui consultant,
True.
and we used to work together at the same company back
Oh,
9 years, 10 years.
Yes, 10 years, maybe. Yeah, 10 years. 10 years. Wow.
And after 10 years, I get the chance to thank you in person, Sarah
Uh-huh.
Bsaibess, because if you remember, when I first joined the company as a legal
Yes.
consultant, you was in the HR department.
True.
You told me you should be on LinkedIn, and you are the reason who
Oh, yeah.
introduced me to LinkedIn and taught me everything about LinkedIn.
Ah, yeah, I remember.
and
Wow.
and I remember, but it's basically
Wow.
you are the only person who recommended me on LinkedIn. Thank you.
Wow.
So
That's
after
something, yeah.
yeah after 10 years, thank you so much. I love the platform, and I'm trying to do something valuable. But
Yeah, I can tell. Nidal, it was a real pleasure working with you. Really. If you can remember, we had so much fun together, working together. We had so much laughs together.
we ate a lot. You remember the delivery? No work.
No, really, it was, يعني, to everyone who is watching now, Nidal is a real is a real joy. You are
Uh,
a very honest person, really. It was, after leaving the company, I can remember everyone missed you. So, and I wish you a really good luck in what you're doing right now on LinkedIn and with all your interviews and everything. You deserve, really, you deserve all the best.
Thank you
I'm
very
I'm
much.
starting to cry right now.
Me too. My kids are crying. The cats are crying. Everybody. Look, my sister from Lebanon. She's watching. You see what she sent me? We miss you, Nidal.
Ah, yeah, yeah, I can see.
I was on the phone with her. I told her, Let's talk." She said, "I don't miss you." No, I'm joking. It's a joke.
Yeah.
Also, we have audience from Paraguay. Hello from Paraguay. Thank
Ah,
you, Caroline.
hello, hello, hello.
Um, Sarah, let's get into business.
Yeah.
Uh, Sarah, I remember you was in the HR department,
True.
and I remember back then you told me that you are studying the feng shui, and back then I have no idea what it's about, and I remember you explained a lot. But to be honest, I'm gonna be so honest. I couldn't understand anything back in 10 years. I didn't know that it's so essential, and
Mm-hmm.
there is a science. and
True.
there's steps you can follow to live in harmony. And I think this is a vital thing, especially after a year of sorrows, disasters, and with all what we are passing through
Yeah.
COVID-19. Sarah,
And
if you can,
confinement as well.
exactly.
Well, yeah.
Sarah, if you could share with us what encourages you to leave a full-time job in HR and to go chasing entrepreneurship, studying feng shui, and be a certified consultant.
Nidal, first when I started working, I felt that there was something. It was not. I was not.
Wasn't it proper for you, right?
No, no, no. I hated being an employee. I don't know why. I hated being going on time to work and leaving on time. I didn't like the idea at all. At the same time, I had this spiritual side in my personality. I was looking for something for my mission in life. I had so many questions in my head. Why were I born? Why? What should I do to improve my life, to improve others' lives? Uh, there was something inside of me telling me to quit my job and to go and follow my path. So feng shui appeared by coincidence in my life. I don't know if you remember well. Someone in the company where we were working together, I was actually hiring, looking for someone to hire, and I couldn't find any candidate. So someone in the company told me maybe the feng shui of the office is not good. So I told him, what? What do you mean by feng shui? So he told me it's how you put the office and how you place the desk and etc. Something.
Attracted you.
Yes, he says it rang a bell actually. I directly went to Google and Google it. I googled feng shui,
So back
and
then you didn't know, like me.
no, 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 I didn't know, but I knew I knew that placing a mirror facing the door is not good, or placing a mirror facing the bed is not good. But I didn't know that all my knowledge was under the feng shui umbrella. I didn't know that at all. So as I told you, it rang a bell, and I directly wanted to learn it. I don't know why. It was something inside of me. So maybe by coincidence, maybe it was meant to be. A trainer was coming to Lebanon the week when I started to research about feng shui. So I directly subscribed to the course and I learned feng shui, and I started. I went to Switzerland to learn feng shui, and etc. Appeared in my life. So being an employee was not me at all. I can remember when I was an employee. I can remember I was really sad, although my job was good back then. But I was not satisfied.
You
And
didn't feel
taking
yourself you are
the
in the
feng
right
shui,
place.
no, 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 not at all, not at all, not at all. And when I can remember when I started the feng shui, I had no customers, and especially here in Lebanon, few knew about feng shui. Not, يعني, 10 years
It's not
ago,
familiar,
no one
yes.
knew about it. No, 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 no. So I had few customers, and I started to make all the marketing stuffs and etc. So here I am now.
What do you know, Sarah? Like it's very viral and it's a big thing when we discover what we want in life, and
Oh yes.
it's not an easy decision, to leave something with guarantees and to go chase something you don't know what it is and what's the outcome. But I think you are more happy now, right?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
So, so Sarah, as you told us how you you took the decision bravely to leave the job and to pursue your own business in Feng Shui, and before that studying it. What is Feng Shui?
Oh yes. Let me introduce what's the meaning of feng and shui. Feng means the wind, of course in Chinese, in the Chinese language, and shui means the water. So the wind and the water are the essential elements in our life here.
Mhm.
So and uh, and these two essential elements they make an entity, that she. That she is the universal energy. It's present everywhere. It's active all the time. It does not sleep. So the wind and the
The
water,
word.
this entity, yeah. So everything is connected to everything, and we as a human being, we are connected to everything. At the same time, everything is connected to us. Therefore, we are connected to our spaces, and definitely our spaces and surroundings, they have a big influence on our lives. So, Feng Shui, hello, hello, hello.
Yes,
Can you hear me?
yes, I hear you. It
Yeah.
froze a little, but now we
So,
are good.
yeah. So, Feng Shui started in China like 5,000 years
3,000 years
ago.
ago.
It's the science and the art 5,000.
Wow.
So it's the science of arranging spaces, arranging offices, arranging buildings, arranging homes, furniture, lives, in a way to unblock the negative energy, and to make to make the unseen forces around us, so to make them flow easily and smoothly around us, and then create the balance and the harmony in our lives. So it's the feng shui is about keeping the positive flow of energy around us. This is the brief of feng shui.
But it's not related to a home, a school,
It
workplace.
is.
It is.
It's yes. It could be applied to every space we interact with. How we c- through the choice of the land or of the apartment we will buy or we will live in, through the appropriate directions of the rooms, the way we put our furniture, the colors we use, and everything related to the home decor, etc.
Wow, that's a wide range of
Oh yeah,
knowledge. Yeah,
yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
arrange.
It's a huge word. Yes.
Do we need new stuff, new places, or we can always rearrange the stuff we have in a better way, so we can keep the flow of harmony?
We can arrange, definitely, we can arrange our old stuff. Maybe sometimes when I do consultancies, sometimes it's about to remove one or two themes to unblock the negative, so the inhabitant of the house feel better or feel good or and positive. So we can rearrange our homes, or uh, we can apply feng shui or to new houses as well. Both ways.
So even if we do this, Sarah, what's the outcome? Like, let's say we are in a big organization or company. If we rearrange on feng shui basis the
Yeah.
offices, do you think this is gonna make the productivity of the employees better? They're gonna
Oh
love coming
yes.
to work.
Oh
It,
yes. Oh yes.
it's proven, right?
Excuse me?
It's a proven. It's a proven the results of feng
Yeah,
shui.
yeah. There's plenty of big chains and big companies worldwide. They apply feng shui. Like, if I'm allowed to say, like McDonald's, they apply feng shui in the US, in the USA, they applied feng shui. You know what? There's once the energy in the offices is blocked or stuck somewhere, it
Mhm.
could create so many problems to the employees and to the sales.
Management.
Maybe you can, yeah, to everyone, and to everything. So it affects us. It affects everything, since everything is energy. So we can see clearly a drop in sales and in a decrease in productivity. Maybe we can see unhappy or unsatisfied employees. So here the role of feng shui is really important to improve the energy in the offices or in the business.
And do do you need to let's say analyze the personalities, or it's only about the places and the surroundings? Like, do you interact with a human being? Let's say you mentioned also a part of the feng shui is to change the colors. But does
True.
it go with the personality? Let's say if I'm a lover of the dark blue, let's say you consult if it doesn't fit, if it interacts with the flow of energy.
Somehow, yes. I interact with people. I'll tell you how. Either if I'm making a consultancy at home, a home consultancy or a business consultancy, I make a study for the habitant or the employees to see the elements they cut the moment they were born.
I'm sorry, can you say that
There's
again?
I make a study to the employees to see the elements of the nature. That we have the fire, water, earth, wood, and air elements, to see what element they have in their personality, and how they are affecting them.
Okay.
Yes. So the yin and the yang. I don't want to go deeply into feng shui. The yin and the yang, let me brief it. It's the masculine and the feminine energy. They are the two opposites forces in life, the black and white, the cold and the hot. So I can see how many yin and how many yang the employees have in their personality, and how it's affecting them. Therefore, I can make the balance through I can apply the standard of feng shui. In addition, I can make the balance according to the yin and yang. It's
So can we apply that
so
to couples, to marriages? You are an
definitely
avid
yes.
saver.
And oh,
When when we can call you, me
eh,
and my wife.
oh yes. Let me give you an example. Sometimes to see the yin and the yang for the couple, sometimes the lady or the woman, she has yang energy, which is a masculine energy more than yin energy, and the men, same applies to the men. Sometimes the men had the yin energy, which is the feminine energy, more the yang energy. So what I do through the feng shui is to balance these energies. So we give a fire energy or a yang energy to the man, and we give a feminine energy to the woman. So
Wow.
this is how we can decrease the problems, or we can between the couple.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
do you work with leadership? Let's say you are doing a consultancy for an organization or a company, and there should be somehow, awareness from the leader of the company or the organization, how important this science and art to apply to the organization. Do you think it's easy to convince, let's say, the leaders in organizations that it's important to change the energy in the workplace? Have you ever
Well,
faced, hardship, convincing leadership by the importance of this topic?
well, it depends on the person. So who's gonna call me and ask for a feng shui consultancy? He should be
Aware of
he
what?
should be into aware of what feng shui is, and he should be convinced of feng shui and its benefits to our lives and to the business. So I never faced this kind of issue actually.
I have a question from Rola. Rola is my wife, so please consider that.
Okay.
Hi, Mrs. Sarah. You mentioned the land. Does that mean that even gardens can be organized in a specific way to get the positive energy?
Oh yes, definitely yes, definitely yes.
Also, even it works with the plants and the, let's say, the place
Yes,
of
yes, yes,
school. And
yes. Every plant is related to an element. We have sometimes we have plants related to fire elements. We have plants related to water, to wood elements. So yes, and still in the garden, into the garden, it's important to know where to place the barbecue, for example, because the barbecue is related to fire element,
mhm.
to the fire energy. It has a specific location to place it, and the pool in the garden. Sometimes there's pools in the garden, so the pool is related to water energy, for example. So it's important. It's really important to know where to place them, so we can benefit from this energy, from these energies that life give us.
But so, from all what you are mentioning, Sarah, it looks like it's important to to have a feng shui consultant from the early stages, like from the architecture of a building,
True, true,
passing through, the building itself, and then, later with the interior design.
true, true.
That's a big project to be, implanted. And I don't think, but
Yes.
do you find like engineers, architecture, or interior designers prefer to work with a feng shui consultant? Do we have this mentality so far?
Depends. I work here. I worked with so many architects and interiors. Uh, some of them does not prefer to to work with feng shui consultant, because there's so much
Conflicts and
contradiction
interest.
between conflict, exactly, and others prefer to work with consultants. So depends on the person, and as I said before, and how much he's convinced with feng shui.
Let's see. We have also Natalie Isa.
Yeah,
Natalie, Natalie. She
Natalie.
knows you. Yeah,
Yeah,
she was like,
yeah, I love her so
with
much.
Natalie is a wonderful, and we are friends now.
Yeah,
Uh, when I go back to Lebanon, we're gonna go out.
we're gonna meet together.
Yeah, but I have to bring my wife. So, uh,
Oh, definitely.
Natalie, she's mentioning glowing soul, Sarah. Definitely amazing, Sarah,
Thank you so much, Natalie. Thank you
and
so much.
and amazing Natalie. I'm a big fan of her
Yeah,
work, social
yeah,
media.
definitely.
I hope I'm gonna meet her in person She's asking how to protect your home from people's energy. في الخرز الزرقاء, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
blue
yeah.
eye.
You know what? It starts from inside of us. We have at first to to work on our energy, to filter. I love you more. Would love to. we she, we have to work at first from the inside of us to know how to filter people's negativity and people's energy. Yeah, and then to protect our homes, the incense, to burn incense is really good. Incense or sage. So every time you feel every time you have visitors and you feel that you feel negativity surrounding you, directly burn incense or sage. It clears the environment and removes the
It
negativity, definitely.
repels the negative energy, right?
Oh yeah, yes,
And
yes.
that's why I think in the
It's
Chinese culture they always do that, right?
yeah, yeah, definitely. It's very efficient for heavy places. When you feel heaviness, it's really efficient.
Sarah, do you think feng shui is in the correct path? Like, is it knowledgeable as an art and a science and an essential way to live?
I didn't hear you well. Excuse me.
Yeah, I'm asking as a feng shui consultant, do you see
Yes.
interaction of people? You know, they are giving the feng shui as a knowledgeable science and art. Do they admire this science, or it's still in the beginnings, especially in the Middle East?
Oh yes. It's starting to. It's starting to. I'll be honest with you. When I started 10 years ago, like 10 years ago, it was things were different. No one knows about feng shui and even yoga and all this spiritual stuff. No one knew about it, and few
Familiar,
people
yeah, with
knew
them, yeah.
about it. Yeah, yeah, they were not familiar with it. But now things is different. Things are different. Let me say the world is going spiritual now. So everyone wants to feel better. Everyone wants to remove the stress from our lives. So things is different now. Yes, definitely. People are giving importance to feng shui all the time, and even so many employees. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I hear you, Sarah.
Yes. So yes. So I was
It's in a
saying,
it's in a better
especially
place now.
nowadays, yes, since people are staying home and they are spending so much time at home, so they are interested to make their surroundings a better place.
My sister also is asking if you can save her a spot, and she's also wants to go out with us. You see,
Yeah,
and your sister wants to go out
to go
too.
out.
That's why I'm
So
not coming next
Hiba
year.
Hiba lives in Lebanon. Yes, I assume
Yeah,
she
she
lives in
did.
Lebanon. Yeah. Oh
Uh,
yeah.
Heba,
Hi Hiba.
Heba, Heba also she's doing her PhD now, and she's a certified coach, uh, and she's looking to be specialized later in something. Maybe I told her about Natalie. She's definitely is
Yeah.
gonna contact her. Yeah, Sarah, I know you are on social media and you are
Yes.
on Facebook, Insta, YouTube, LinkedIn, and what else? Those the four
And
platforms,
that's it.
right? And you
Yes,
have
Twitter, but I'm not very active on Twitter.
And but Twitter, it's for politics more, so we don't want it. But
Yes, true.
it's
Yeah.
already a bad energy. So
Let's stay away from politics, please. It's
do you have
very.
politicians clients because they s- they spread
I had one.
negativity all
Yes.
over.
This is where we have. This is the where the problem is. Maybe if all the politicians make their surroundings make a good feng shui, maybe they are they will be more honest and less greedy.
You think?
Yeah.
I doubt it. Feng Shui can do that. Revolution is not doing that.
Well, I had one. I had one politician before.
Sarah, you basically, with all the social media presence, and you also give sessions and tips on the local TVs back in Lebanon.
True.
And you call your tips is Harmony by Sarah, right?
True. Yes.
And uh, how do you think in general we are living in harmony? You know, on personal levels, with our work, with our relationships, and how essential is to live in harmony? Like, is harmony living in harmony essential for our success and to be better individuals?
Yeah. I ca-
You
I
didn't
didn't
hear
hear
me.
your last.
Okay, I was telling the audience
Yeah,
that
I think
you hear me now.
harmony is what? Yes.
I was telling the audience that your social media presence
Yeah.
presented with Harmony by Sarah,
True.
and you've been on the local TVs regularly giving tips about living in harmony. My question is, how essential to live in harmony? You know, to be better individuals, to have a good vibes and good energy.
How it's essential. Well, it's very important. Let's imagine people, or let's imagine someone who's living. Let's imagine the contrary, the contrary, the scenario, the opposite scenario. Let's say. So let's imagine someone who's not living in harmony,
In
and
harmony.
who doesn't have a balanced life. So definitely he will have problems on all levels, on professional levels, on personal levels, on sexual levels, on health levels. So to live in harmony is it's really a big thing, especially nowadays with all the stress we are living in.
Yes.
Life is giving us this energy, the chi, the energy. So why not to benefit from it, and to welcome positive energy into our lives.
And
So
Sarah,
is to live in harmony is to live a good healthy life.
I see.
Yes.
And Sarah, was COVID a good environment for the feng shui because we all suffered from the anxiety, and we need to, relax and live better. Do you think feng shui could be a solution, at least, because worldwide the people increases their consumption of drugs, and they enter
Yes.
into serious mental illnesses. Do you
I
think
know,
feng
yeah.
shui could help us, let's say, recover or accept the fact that we have to go through this?
Definitely, it could help. Definitely, it could help. It creates a kind of calmness and joyful and a harmonious environment to help us cope with all the stress, especially with the COVID thing, with this virus, with this pandemic virus.
Pandemic.
So yeah, so. I forgot what were I saying.
About the influence of feng
Yes.
shui, in
So
recovering from
definitely,
COVID.
definitely,
Yeah,
definitely. So I was telling you the lockdown we went through and all the stress we are living, especially people who, as you said, who are taking so much drugs.
yeah.
So to create a harmonious surrounding or a harmonious space is really important. But the most important thing is to have faith to have faith and to believe that that the COVID or any kind of viruses,
We're gonna go past it.
it's
Yeah.
gonna it's gonna pass and it's not gonna get close to us from us. So that helps a lot.
Sarah, how do you work? How do you give the consultancy? Do you prefer one-on-one consultancy, or you do seminars for organizations? And how clients can reach you regarding, feng shui inquiries?
Definitely, the consultancy that I do are one-on-one. They are either home or office. There is several visits, site visits. When I make my first visit to the spot, to the space, I sit with the people and we talk a lot to see their their issues and their concerns and why they need feng shui and where
Can
they
on
have problems in. Yeah. And regarding the trainings, yes, and I'm present online. I do trainings, I do workshops. I used to make them one on one, but now unfortunately I'm making them online. And yes, I'm present online and one on one.
And Sarah, when you enter the place, do you right away feel what's wrong? Like you can spot the minute you enter what's wrong, where you're gonna direct your.
Oh yes,
So
yes,
it,
yes. You know, I have some radars here. I can feel I can feel the energy. Definitely yes. I can feel the negative and the positive areas in each space I visit. So yes, definitely.
and Sarah, what would you tell us about feng shui as not a consultant in feng shui, as let's say Sarah is interested in being taught feng shui. Do you think it's attractive science to be learned? Can you
Definitely.
encourage
It's
others to learn feng shui?
oh yes, definitely. You know, it's really important because at first you start working on yourself, you start improving yourself at first, and then you start improving your surroundings, and then improving people's lives, and make people's lives better. So it's a pleasure, you know, it's a pleasure to hear people saying thank you, we are feeling now better, thank you, we have now a better life. We we removed you remove these negative energies, and
Negative.
now we
Yeah.
are ready to welcome positivity in our lives. So definitely, to whomever interested to learn feng shui, I definitely recommend it, definitely.
And it doesn't matter.
especially if especially if the person is ready to learn it. You know what, sometimes people learn and start working the feng shui and start making consultancies, but if the person himself is not ready and
It's not
he
ready.
cannot see the positivity and he cannot let me say
He's not gonna
radiate the
influence.
positive he cannot radiate the positivity, he cannot work it, because to enter people's houses and radiate negativity, it could be very bad. It could
It's gonna be
have bad
one
consequences.
extra problem. Yeah, it's gonna be one extra
Yeah, yeah,
problem.
yeah.
And
Yes,
it doesn't matter what our major or profession, we can learn it for life, because by
yes.
the end by the end it's more an art more than a science. Correct?
It's a
It's a
science.
mixture
Yes,
of both.
yes.
Uh, Sarah, I'm so happy after 10 years we even we are meeting live, and there is the screens, but I'm really happy, and I want to congratulate you for the newborn girl. May God bless
Thank you so
her,
much.
and please congratulate your husband too, Mr. Nadeem.
Thank you so much. And
Uh,
I'm more than happy to see you again, Nidal, really, after all these years.
Definitely, you are a dear friend, and I wish you all the best. And
Thank you so
Sarah, I
much.
want to tell you, you really spread good vibes. And I don't
Thank
know,
you.
maybe you know how to do it because you are a Feng Shui consultant, but I knew you before you are a consultant in Feng Shui, and it's the same. The good
Yeah.
vibes, it's still the same. Sarah,
Thank you. Yeah.
thank you very much for your time. I know it's almost 11 p.m. and wish you all the best and stay safe. Hopefully, in the future, we're gonna meet again.
Thank you so much, Nidal, and thank you for the opportunity to be featured in your videos. And I hope to meet personally again, maybe one day. No one knows. And
Ho-
you're a dear friend as
Hopefully.
well.
Thank you very much, Sarah. Thank you. Stay safe.
You too. You too.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.
So that was my friend, Mrs. Sarah Bsaibess, the certified Feng Shui consultant. She told us about living in harmony and how important to at least know that there is energies around us, and those energies can be trimmed any way we live better. As usual, at the end of my live sessions, I will say what Sarah says all the time: live in harmony. To everyone who engaged and was with us, please stay safe. And we are almost getting through the COVID 19. Have a wonderful evening. This is Nidal Haykal.